I'm going to give you the 5 main reasons the KevOnStage Studios streaming service failed. I go into detail about this in my new book, Successful Failure, available for pre-order now, out September 23rd, but I'll give you the short version now. Number 1, I overestimated the value of organic marketing. I figured I can post on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, all of the above, and that's important, but you also have to have a paid media strategy. A movie company usually reserves half the production budget for marketing. So you spend 90 million, you need to have another 45 million to market that movie. I was like, nah, we just gonna get the word of mouth. Word of mouth is important, but it can't be the only marketing. Number 2, it was expensive to maintain. We were charging $5.99 to people. Your hosting site takes 65 cents. Then Apple takes 30% after that. So we're charging you $5.99. We're only taking home $3.75. And that does not include the exorbitant amount of annual fees just to keep it up and running. Very expensive, and it was tapping our pockets. Number 3, our churn rate was too high. Churn rate is the amount of customers who leave month over month or year over year. People would come and they would watch some stuff and then they would leave, and that number was too high to maintain. And I would look at the surveys of why they left, and most people said they liked the content, it was quality content, but it wasn't enough content. Which leads me to number 4. We try to run a streaming service with all original content from the jump. Most streaming services have a huge library of pre-licensed content. Think about early Netflix days. They had The Office and Friends and all these old shows. And although they had original content, I would spend all my time watching The Office. And then I'd watch maybe House of Cards. And then maybe I'd watch Orange is the New Black. But after I watched that new show, I'd go back to my old shows that I watched over and over and over and over. We had none of those. So we had all brand spanking new stuff, but you could run through that. Remember, after a while, Disney started getting all their stuff back to start Disney Plus, and then Peacock took The Office off of Netflix because each company needed some huge backlog so the customer doesn't feel like they're not spending money and getting a good value. And number 5, the biggest reason probably, Melissa and I refused to take on debt. We were not taking on no loans, no outside capital, because if it didn't work, we wanted to be debt free. And when it closed, not only were debt free, we actually had some money in the bank. Still to this day, had money in the bank. And that's why we're grateful, because although we made some mistakes, we didn't make some mistakes, including debt. And the other good thing about it is Churchy came out of the app. I tried so hard to save the app that I made Churchy. And although it didn't save the app, it did become sold to BET. They gave my first TV show, which I don't believe would have been made if I was just pitching it. So all in all, that's why I'm a successful failure, because the app failed, but I didn't. Get the book.